9 positive affirmations to boost your work morale. I was gearing up for an important presentation when I realized I had practiced as much as I could. What I needed wasn't a photo-fit run-through of my slides, but a good old-fashioned pep talk. The only problem was that there were 5 minutes left before I was due to meet with the stakeholders. The pep talk will have to come from me. So I went to the bathroom, locked the door, and looked in the mirror. It felt silly to talk to my reflection at first, but the more I revved myself up, the more self-assured I became. I've done the research on the topic and I'm prepared to share it, I said. I'm an effective communicator. People want to hear from me. My ideas matter. I'll admit the presentation wasn't without awkward stutters or sweaty palms, but I remained confident through the entirety of the 30-minute PowerPoint. Looking back, I know I have my positive affirmation to thank. Positive affirmations, sometimes called mantras, are empowering statements that can provide motivation, encouragement, and reassurance. There's scientific evidence that they work. That's why positive affirmations work as useful for increasing your productivity. One research in 2016 found that self-affirmation can both dampen pain and help pain to maintain balance during threats, even a high-stakes PowerPoint presentation. Need a morale boost? Here are 9 of my favorite positive affirmations for work.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel and thanks for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our subsequent videos. We always love to produce videos that add value to the Business in Africa community. So if you have any suggested videos that you would love us to produce, drop it in the comment section below so we can do that video just for you.
Number 1. I am courageous to face my fears. First in this list of positive affirmations for work is telling yourself that you are courageous to face your fears. Reaching your goal isn't exactly a cakewalk. I relearned that every time I give a high-stake presentation or have a hard, productive conversation with a client or colleague, but courageously facing these intimidating scenarios propels you towards the career and life you envision and strengthens you in the process. Don't quite feel courageous yet? No problem. Take yourself by the hand and give yourself the pep you wish someone else would give you. You've done hard things before and you can do hard things now. Number 2, I have drive and motivation to pursue my goals. Perhaps you're not into the project you're working on the moment. Maybe you've lost your zest for work altogether. No matter what's zapping your energy, you can regain the motivation you've lost and channel it towards your strategic vision. To do that, you need to remind yourself that the drive you need to get things done doesn't come from the outside. It comes from inside of you. Tell yourself that you can master up the motivation needed to do your job well. And if needed, go take a walk and get some fresh air. Number 3, I can transform obstacles into opportunities to better myself. Whether you're facing rejection, dealing with a new stressor, or on a tight deadline, obstacles at work can quickly drain your morale. But these difficult experiences don't have to dictate your mood or the motivation, especially if you shift your perspective and remind yourself about the positive things obstacles have to offer. Anytime you're feeling discouraged at work, affirm to yourself that your current struggles are opportunities to learn, grow, and improve yourself. Once you wrap your mind around the importance of obstacles in personal development, you might find yourself growing less discouraged in the face of stress. Number 4, I am an example of integrity. Even when no one is looking, without a doubt, integrity is the trait I value most in others and myself. Great ideas, the perfect skill set, and all the right connections only get you so far. What really propels people ahead is character, when they do the right thing even when no one is looking. That said, it's not always easy to do the right thing. To remind yourself that integrity has a huge payoff even if it doesn't seem that way at the moment, and even if other people around you aren't conducting themselves with the same honesty and values you are. Give yourself a pep talk about the importance of character regularly. Number 5, I am more effective when I take breaks for self-care. Stress is a common expected experience in any job, but there's a fine line between stress and burnout. Where stress becomes all-consuming and gives way to cynicism and hatred towards your job, you simply won't be productive, effective person you want to be. To stave off stress and prevent burnout, remind yourself that taking time off for self-care or simply integrating breaks into your day isn't lazy or selfish, but an important way to make sure you can keep doing your job with excellence. Positive affirmation for work go a long way to avoid burnout. Number 6, I am fueled by passion for what I do, not the desire to prove something. All of us are hardwired to seek approval, and all of us have superiors. colleagues, and other people we want to impress. But when we are motivated by measuring up or pleasing others, our work won't be genuine, and as a result, it won't be effective. When I feel the itch to prove myself to others, I take time to remind myself that I started my company because I'm passionate about helping people with the product I created. Usually, that affirmation takes me back to my inner compass, which empowers me to take wiser decisions and, in the long term, make me far happier. Number 7, I possess the humility needed to ask questions and keep learning. The best advice my college mentor ever gave me was this: never be too proud to ask questions. Since then, I've prioritized asking questions about whatever makes me curious, even if it makes me look silly. Doing so has been a major help in my career, especially when I'm feeling struck or uninspired. Whether you're curious about how something works or don't understand someone's instructions, remember that the answer to your question could bridge the gap between you and your career goals. So, make a regular practice of affirming that humility isn't a weakness, but a sign that you're motivated to learn and grow into a person you want to become. Number 8, no one is better at my job than I am. Thanks to LinkedIn and other social media outlets, it's never been easier to keep tabs on what your college roommate or old college roommate is up to, which means it's also easier than ever to feel like you don't measure up. Imposter syndrome is one example of how this insecurity manifests. If you've ever struggled with imposter syndrome, feeling like you don't deserve your role or worse, someone else will be better at it. Focus on affirming that you belong exactly where you are. Remind yourself that you're in a specific role for a reason and that your experiences, skills, and the relationship you've built make you the best person for a job, no matter what anyone else around you is up to. Number 9, my work has purpose and transforms people's lives. It's easy to lose sight of why your work is important, but positive affirmations for work can help you get back on track. This disconnect can lead to loss of motivation and ultimately dissatisfaction at work. Take back your passion by reminding yourself of all the positive ways your work will impact people. Maybe you're on a team creating a product to make people's life more efficient. Maybe you brighten people's day by serving coffee or food. In either case, you're tangibly helping someone, and it's important to remind yourself of that. Doing so regularly can help refreshing your purpose mindset, which in turn helps you to become more passionate, innovative, and committed at work, all of which will help propel you forward towards your goal. Final thoughts: everyone faces problems in life and at work, and most people may lose morale at some point, but the important thing is how to face your problems. These positive affirmations for work are great starting points to helping yourself regain motivation and morale when facing setbacks.
Hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, hit on the like button and also make sure you share. And don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and turn on notification as well, so that each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. And before you go, make sure you drop us a comment with any suggested topics you want us to cover in our subsequent videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.
Last on beat,
It's squeeze on the beat.
great feelings. The time is right, the money has come. Mr. DJ, put on the beat, me go make them shake. 1 by 1, 2, 3, 7, me go be the next.